Good afternoon, everyone. Please take your seats or remain standing, crouching, sitting on the floor, whatever you feel comfortable doing. To our friends and families, thank you for not traveling from afar and wide to take part in our wedding celebration. Your presence, health, and safety is truly the most precious gift we could ever hope to receive on our wedding day. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. By now, you've noticed that there's no officiant here today. In fact, there's no one else here today other than the random passersby in this beautiful park, one friend doing tech support for us, and our photographer. We have personally crafted a self-uniting ceremony for our wedding in Washington, D.C. while social distancing during the pandemic.
For those of you who don't know us, I'm Michelle.
And I'm Tyler.
We met 4.5 years ago during a small work meeting at the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency here in Washington, D.C. We both still work there and have been thankful to continue working during this uncertain time of the COVID-19 pandemic. Like many couples, we are very similar in a number of ways, and very different in others. We complement each other's personalities. Tyler is talkative, and I'm generally quiet. I'm tidy, while he loves to leave piles of stuff everywhere for easy access. He lives intentionally and thinks through every decision he makes. He makes me laugh every day, and we share our dry sense of humor. He's so cute with my nieces and nephews, playing Legos with them, and I know he'll make a great father. We love to travel and explore different areas around the world. 2 years ago, we went to China and Thailand for 2 weeks and absolutely loved it. We traveled all over the US together. We can't wait for more traveling adventures, but for now, we'll go on walks around DC and travel when it's safe again. Even though our wedding day is not as we planned in any way, I'm glad we can celebrate our love together with our friends and family here with us. If anything, the past few months have solidified our love, our ability to resolve any problems that come up, our resilience, our ability to stay sane when the world is in turmoil, and to support each other's Reese's Peanut Butter Cup consumption. I like turtles, I love you, and I like you.
Michelle, I love you and I like you. As you know, I often spend much of my time in thought, alone in my head, sometimes thinking what I believe to be profound thoughts, but often merely amusing myself or pondering what my next meal will be. I used to spend a lot of time thinking about the past, but all that changed. On November 5th, 2015, the day I met you. From there forward, I no longer wanted to consider changing my past because it would mean that my life's path would not end up with you. You are, in every way, my partner and complement. For those of you lucky enough to know Michelle, you know that she is kind. The purest type of kind that comes deep within and is instinctual. She is generous and considerate, someone who gives without expectation. Michelle and I are nature lovers, and she is my favorite hiking partner, even though she may have trouble realizing that, because usually when we're hiking, the heavier the pack and the steeper the hill, the faster I go, but because of her, I slow down. On the day I proposed to her, we spent 3 hours hiking 1 mile. That's how slow we move when we're really enjoying nature. Michelle, thank you for letting me ask you about finances when you're trying to fall asleep. Thank you for allowing me to experiment in the kitchen. And thank you even more for doing the dishes. Thank you for reminding me to slow down, to not take on more than I can handle, and for, of course, leaving out snacks for me. I like turtles, and I can't wait to call you my wife.
We were supposed to get married at Camp Nuego in Michigan today, right now. I attended Camp Nuego for 10 years growing up. and it became my home away from home. I developed a deep appreciation for nature there and protecting the environment, and I think in turn it led me to Tyler. I had dreamed about getting married in this area of Camp Nuevo called Walden since I was about 10 years old. I guess the universe had other plans for today.
There isn't much that we can control right now, but we can control the fact that we love each other and want to marry each other. So here we are, here today, sharing our love with each other in front of our friends and family. I, Tyler Edward Lloyd, take you, Michelle Marie Long, to be my wife.
I, Michelle Marie Long, take you, Tyler Edward Lloyd, to be my husband.
And finally, by the authority vested in me by the District of Columbia, and thanks to Zoom and modern technology, in front of our friends and family, we can officially say, we now pronounce ourselves husband and wife.
We are brave, yes, even braver than the bravest. So let's go, start the race. We should be kings and queens every day. You've been trying to find your crown, happy camper through the ups and downs, keeping calm, winning ground. Let's build castles now. We'll make gold on our way up, through them trees before we reach them tops. Oh no, half isn't enough. Let's build castles.